Welcome to the Appalachian TCG Podcast. I'm your host, Big John Howard at the Smango. I got my co-host, Just Take Three, or Anthony, Tony Cardi, and today we are going to talk about, what are we going to talk about, Tony, you know?
I guess what we like about Commander.
We're going to talk about the best things we like about the Commander format in Magic the Gathering, the trading card game. Yeah. If you guys don't know what it is, I'll let Tony tell us what Commander is. First, we'd like to thank our favorite sponsor, the famous Farmhouse Diner, for allowing us to shoot down here. We're actually selling trading cards down here too. So if you're looking for a way to support the podcast and you want to buy Flesh and Blood, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, come down to the Farmhouse Diner. We have set all that up. We are selling cards. No joke. It is legit. Yeah. We have stuff. We got a little bit of stock, but I'm working on that. It's going to help support the podcast. It's going to help support me, Tony, everybody. It's going to sell. It's just awesome.
Yeah.
But Tony, tell us what the Commander format is.
It is a Commander of your choosing. You build the deck around with 99 single cards. No duplicates, just lets the card says.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty well, and you start off with 40 life. So
if you guys don't know what Commander is, you pick Commander too. You got to tell everybody that.
Yeah, you build your deck around a Commander.
So a Commander is a legendary creature. It's usually rare, mythic.
Yeah.
It can be uncommon if you want it to be. Some people do. Some people make some crazy, like...
Well, and then you also got Pauper Commander, where it is uncommon.
Yeah. Pauper Commander is popular, too. But yeah, so Commander, if you guys are not familiar with the Commander format, it's a 100-card singleton format. You can have as many lands as you want. That's basic lands, though. That's never changing. Now, if it comes down to a special land, you can only have one of those.
Yeah.
If it's a named land, you can only have one of those. If it's an instance, you can only have one of those. Unless it's, I don't know any spells that do that, or enchantments, or anything like that. As far as I know, none of that.
Well, you can copy a card too. But now that's a special card too.
You can copy like a legendary creature or something like that. But today we're just going to talk about since our last episode and we got a lot of hate, the worst things we hate about Commander. We're going to talk about the best things we like about Commander today, and a little bit about the Commander format. So Tony probably knows a little bit more where Commander came from than I do anyway. So where did Commander start?
Well, really, what I've gathered online and what I've seen is it was basically a judge format, and it was Sheldon and like 2 or maybe 3 other people started the Commander.
Yeah,
but it was really just for judges.
So the way I take it, this was something of a way for people to pass time, the judges, during the big long pro tours. Yeah,
they really wasn't allowed to play, and they all loved the game.
And this was a way for them to see how powerful cards got, or something like that, I think, right? Or maybe not. I don't know.
I don't really know on that. I know it was just they wanted something was just them.
Yeah. So I'm no expert in Commander, guys. I don't. I'm not even going to pretend I am. I like the format. It's fun.
Yeah.
I would say when it comes to Magic the Gathering, if I want to have a bunch of people over to play Magic the Gathering, Commander's probably the way to do it.
Yeah, I would. Commander.
Like if I want to just involve kind of everybody, that's the best way. Is to have like a Commander night. You guys are just having fun. You're drinking your Mountain Dew. You're chewing your skull. You're eating your Doritos. You're ordering your pizza from the Farmhouse Diner, and you're having a fun night playing Commander. And that's the funnest thing about Commander is the socialization, I think. That is by far, I put that number one. Like, even online, whenever I'm streaming, and actually, I am a Magic the Gathering online content creator now. I'm in the Daybreak system. So you can come find me here on this channel at the Smango Appalachian TCG now. So it's I got at the Smango, then it's space Appalachian TCG, because guys, I'm trying to start a little small business here in good old Eastern Kentucky. I'm still 100% supporting East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles. Are in Betsy Lane. I work with those guys all the time. They're going to host the bigger events. They focus a lot on sports cards too. Me, I'm really kind of focusing on Magic and Flesh and Blood.
Yeah.
I'm going to sell Pokemon just because kids like it. They can buy Pokemon packs here. But I'm going to keep Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, whatever people want. I could try to order it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is legit operation here. There is a Commander deck sitting down here at the diner, Appalachian TCG.
It's a hard one to play because I can't figure it out.
We'll talk about that too. But yeah, back to Commander. Commander is so fun to play with your friends. It really is. It's one of the funnest things I've ever done. Like me and Tony, or we'll play with Alex from Trivial Encounters. We'll have people come from other places, and we all have fun. It's just fun picking at each other and doing the politics. I'll help you out of here, and then you can screw somebody over later. It's like Munchkin on steroids, basically.
I mean, that's one thing about the Commander is I like about it is politics about it.
Yeah, it's fun. Everybody likes to aim at me, though. Mm-hmm. They're like, "Oh, I know John. Let's fight him." Everybody likes to pick on me for some reason. I don't know why.
I usually try to share it around.
He's lying. He comes for me, guys. Don't listen to him.
I usually start off.
He's like, "Oh, John won't say nothing yet." I'm like,
but I mean, it's a fun way to play.
Yeah.
Magic is let's see. Probably my favorite thing about it is really all the unique cards.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say number 2 was.
Because of, you got 30 years. Well, you got plus 30 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is mind-blowing. And there's only a handful is really banned out of Commander.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it is... I don't know. It's just so fun to play with them older cards. Something would have just hit a bulk box.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, like what I was saying to add on to number 2 here is the second funnest thing about Commander is you get to use all of your cards for the most part.
Yeah.
Like there's not much that's banned, if anything.
Well,
like the Power 9's banned, right? Technically, but you can play with it if your group supposedly wants to. And if you want to go back to the old video and let me talk about like the Rule Zero and all that crap, you can. All right. I already said what I don't like about Commander. This is all about the good stuff about Commander, so I'm not going to jump into that again.
Well, the only thing about on this topic is what you like is because there's a fine line of casual play and then competitive play.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I'm starting to want to get more over into a competitive play.
Yeah.
I think that's where, the game is evolving too.
So
it is competitive. And
yeah.
I don't think that hurts the game. I think what makes the game better is it being competitive.
It is. I mean, I don't like paying the high. This is the good things about Commander. All right, I'm not going to get into that. But yes, Commander it feels like it. Everybody tells you it's casual. Yeah. And it is socially. All right? It's so like you can, like I tried to play a hugging deck. They call it a hugging deck the other day. And what you do is you play with the 3 other people, and you basically buff them up the whole time and give them hippos.
Oh.
So I've been trying to play that deck on Magic the Gathering Online, and if you guys subscribe and you want to play Magic the Gathering Online, I have access to all the cards. I can play all the crazy decks and just have fun. That is the whole point of me playing Commander. I'm not going to take it serious. I don't ever plan to take Commander serious. Mm-hmm. Now, Modern, Standard, Pauper. Okay, I'm game for competitive play.
Oh yeah, the Pauper and Modern is crazy.
Yeah.
there ain't really what a lot of people around us playing standard.
No, that's because it's big on Arena. Magic the Gathering Arena. It's really, really big. Magic the Gathering Arena actually doesn't even support Commander. They have that format called Brawl, which is similar.
Yeah.
Which is similar to one-on-one. But standard Brawl is that you have to play with... I actually, if I was going to play something that was similar to Commander, and I wanted to play it competitively, that's what I would play, would be standard Brawl. Cause I like it because it rotates.
Rotate.
It rotates with the standard format, but it's standard Brawl, 100 cards. You got 25 health on Arena. That's actually really fun. But like, if I'm playing Arena, I'm playing standard. They did have Pauper for a minute, and that was awesome. But I'm telling you right now, guys, Magic the Gathering Online, if you're wanting to play digital, that's the way to play it, because it actually supports Commander. Now, it supports 4-player Commander. It don't support more. It only supports 4.
You don't. I don't really like a 6-person pod.
It takes too long.
Yeah, and there's a lot going on too.
Yeah. Anyway, we're being positive this one, Tony. We can't quit dogging Commander today. We're gonna get on fire again. What's your third favorite thing about Commander?
Internal format.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm with you
I
there.
know that's really goes back to the second one, but that's probably my favorite is internal format. And there's only a handful of formats that allows a internal play. So, I mean, I don't know. I just think having everybody around too, that's probably the biggest.
That's the fun. That is by far my favorite thing about Commander, is having all my buddies over, friends, people that come off the street and just like to play Magic. We talk about Magic the whole time. We're playing crazy dark rituals, or we're casting crazy squirrels, and they're building 15 squirrels each round, and then they're swinging for 20,000 damage next turn.
Well, now they got raccoons.
Raccoons. They got raccoons now.
They got raccoons.
Raccoons and squirrels. And
I actually want to play the raccoon one.
Yeah, but that's the funnest thing about Commander. The other thing is the cards. I love the cool thing about Commander 2 is I can go collect a single card.
Yeah.
I don't have to get 4 and collect a single card. So if you wanted to play like a Sheoldred Commander deck, and you didn't want to be like so competitive, you could pay that premium $60-$70 for that Sheoldred, and then you can have that as your commander. You can just put her in your standard black deck or whatever deck you're built. The crazy thing about Commander is like there's so many cards that's rare, mythic, and you can build about anything, and you actually don't even have to spend a lot.
No,
my decks are like $100 to $200, and I have a blast with them.
Well, I saw another thing about Commander I do like is like if you get on Etsy, you can find like homebrew proxy decks just to fun up the game too. I know that's probably frowned on.
I'm frowning on it now. I'm selling cards. Let me bring proxies around me, Tony.
Well, this would be like joking, Zelda or...
That is cool. I've seen some Zelda ones. Those are awesome.
And, I mean, I don't think you could do that in a Pauper format.
So I'm going to shout out the page 3 worker, Cletus Dalton. He brought up a good point about Commander 2. He said it's the only format that you can have now. You can have like Lord of the Rings Commander fighting like a Transformers, and then they got Walking Dead. They're going to have Fallout. Then you got Assassin's Creed now that just come out.
Yeah,
you can fight a squirrel. You're fighting a big giant turtle. You can fight a hippo. That's what I'm talking about. The hippo one blows my mind. You can fight dragons. Somebody can play a dragon. Somebody can play. They're going to be playing Final Fantasy. They're going to be playing Marvel next. It's crazy. And that is a good point. I'd say that's number 4. Is that like the universe is beyond stuff's legal in Commander.
You also forgot Doctor Who.
Oh yeah, Doctor Who.
Yeah,
sorry guys, I never did get into Doctor Who, but I like the thoughts of Doctor Who.
I love Doctor Who. I mean, it sucks it's on Max, but
oh, is it?
Yeah.
I never did get. I don't know. I know about the TARDIS and stuff like that, but I've never watched it.
Hey, I had that so confused with Doctor Who. I thought it was something else, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go find this, and we had Max at the time, and I was like, I'm gonna try it. And me and my little boy, we love that show. We sit there and we'll watch it together, and he loves when they get in the tortoise and they go to a different place.
Yeah.
He loves it. It is so fun.
It is cool. Kind of reminds me of Quantum Leap. You remember that one? Is it similar? Or did Quantum Leap kind of steal from Doctor Who's been around for like the 70s, 60s?
60 years.
60s.
It's over 60 years old.
When did it come out?
Maybe early, late 60s.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's been around a long time. So I'm sure Quantum Leap probably stole from it a little bit.
Now, I have trouble watching the black and white ones.
Yeah.
Because but now some of the best actors for the Doctor Who series, I believe, was in the older stuff. So, but I do like the 13th Doctor, I think.
The 13th Doctor.
That's probably, I think that's a lot of people's favorite right now.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. I know a lot likes the 14th one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a good show.
I've just never gone into it. Yeah, back to the point of Commander, it's crazy. Like, it's not like there's no rules really. There's unwritten rules, I guess. Is there unwritten rules? Like, people don't like land destruction.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden they'll play Smothering Teeth the next round, and but yeah, there's no rules. It's meant to be fun, I think, and I have a blast playing it, just casually and talking and just talking about Magic the Gathering. It's that's the funnest way it's ever going to be. It's fun seeing these crazy combos be pulled off, even if they get pulled off on you. Sometimes it's fun to see.
Oh yeah,
because I'm not that experienced in Commander. That's not my only format. I love Pauper the best. Pauper's my favorite. Commander's fun. Commander's my favorite whenever I'm going to socialize.
The coolest thing I seen in Commander was we was playing with that one in the group.
Yeah.
He's a Marine. Brad?
Brian?
Brian?
I think Brian.
Name. But he has this awesome dinosaur deck. And he done some... he killed the whole table.
Yeah.
And it was just so interesting how he done that. I don't know what he done. But I thought I was going to pull a slick one on him. And then he threw, oh, God. It was a... shit. That protection card. What
he put a hexproof on it or something? Or?
No, he phased out.
Oh, he phased out.
I got the name on my tongue. I can't.
I'm really bad at remembering cards' names. Really bad. Like, unless it's like a staple, I don't remember. Like, there's so many cards. I don't know how anybody remembers cards anymore.
Lord have mercy.
So, yeah, guys, we're trying our best to build our little hometown, McGoffin County, Kentucky. We're going to start getting cards down here. We got Flesh and Blood, Magic the Gathering, Commander. That's the games we're playing. Building events for. Now, if you want to come play Pokemon, that's fine. I don't know anything about it, so I can't really tell you what's good. But if you want to come talk about Flesh and Blood, Magic the Gathering with old Big John here, I got you. Now, if you want to talk about Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Lorcana, no, I ain't. But if you guys are wanting me to start carrying some cards, let me know. You leave a comment, message the Facebook page. There's a Facebook page, Appalachian TCG now. And that's just for the store. The community is Appalachian TCG Community. It's a group. So
the various protection.
Tefari's.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Tefari's protection.
Okay, I was saying it wrong.
Okay.
So.
I think it's Tefari. You might be Tefari. That sounds right, too. I don't know.
But...
You got to excuse our hillbilliness.
He pulled that off, and it was just amazing to watch happen. I was doing a board wipe, and he threw it down. I was like... He was ready. Cool. Yeah,
you got to protect your commander. What would be your top 5 tips for a commander if you're starting new, Tony?
Throw everything in it.
Just throw it together.
I mean, just go crazy. Just go. I'm gonna play for blood.
Yeah.
And I think that's another good thing about playing commander is just go as strong as you can, and don't really look at the power levels because I don't really think it matters.
Yeah.
So that's, I think that's
anyway,
like
we're staying
tips.
positive in this podcast. I can't talk about the power levels because I'll get negative. Anyway.
Negative. Oh, it don't matter. I mean,
exactly.
And another good tip in Commander, especially, is just have fun.
Yeah, that's the main point of Commander. Don't listen to these other guys on Twitter or whatever about CEDH. Just have fun with Commander. Just have fun. Because if they start making it a competitive format, somebody's going to have to bring in some rules.
Yeah.
All right. That's it has. If they're going to start having big tournaments for money, there has to be some kind of
foundation.
There has to be something, and they already didn't they flat out deny it? Like, we're not making somebody over this.
Well, I've heard Alex talk about it. They was want to do something, and I heard him say they wasn't. I don't know. I know they got their own rules, and they got their own rule committee, but they don't really govern it really like what Standard is.
That's what I said. That's why Rule Zero exists. If they start doing like a Pro Tour Commander, it'll honestly probably ruin Commander.
Well, I would have to disagree. I don't know if it would ruin it.
Well, I'm not saying like it wouldn't be still fun, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm really saying there. Like, if they're for people that want to do crazy stuff in Commander, and I feel like that's what people kind of want to do. They want to pull off something crazy.
Well, I know
they're going to end up banning something. Like, it's just, it has to. Like, you can't have a competitive format and not keep balance.
I wish they would slack up on the whole banning stuff. Because there's another card just got banned there the other day.
Nadu deserved to get banned in Modern. It was they built that card for Commander. They even come out and said that they built it for Commander.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not banned in Commander. You can still play it.
Oh, okay. I just...
No, there's nothing banned in Commander besides like the Power 9. But even then, if you have a Rule Zero that you can play with the Power 9, you're good. Like... But modern is that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. Modern is a competitive format.
Oh, okay.
That's what the RCQ was in Eastern Kentucky Cards and Collectibles. As for Modern, so that all these guys that played Nadu this past Saturday, they didn't get to play that deck no more because Nadu got killed. Like, they can't play with him. They can't go to DC and play.
Oh, okay.
Nadu, like it's banned in that format only. Yeah. Not in Commander. And even WotC said that they banned Nadu because they had Commander in mind, which is a whole nother thing, but we're staying positive today.
Well, I mean, I do think, now, there's a few cards banned out of Commander, but they're so...
Let me see. We got a computer here now. We're legit, guys. We're legit. We're Appalachian TCG legit. Banned Commander cards. Let's look it up. I would put this on screen, but I don't have two screens to do that. All right, I'm going to read the banned Commander list. Maybe I'll put this on in post. I don't know. I don't really think there's anything banned Commander. No, there is banned Commander cards. I'll take that back. All right. I'm going to read this off. Banned Commander. I honestly thought there was no list, but there is. The following cards are banned in the format. 25 cards with the card type Conspiracy. Click here for list. And the anti-cards, of course. Nobody wanted to do that no more. Cards whose art, text, name, or combination thereof are racially or culturally offensive. Stupid. I'm going to get... I'm going to have to beep that out. No. All right, we got Ancestral Recall. Okay, that's a Power 9, right? Balance. I don't remember that card. Viral Rhythm. Black Lotus. Everybody knows Black Lotus.
Yeah.
But even, I'm telling you, Rule Zero, it don't like none of this matters technically. Braids, Cabal Minion, Chaos Orb. Of course, I gotta get a Chaos Orb. That's the one where you're supposed to flip it and whatever it touches, it keeps the card.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Coalition Victory, Channel. Oh, Channel's banned. Well, I guess because you can just cast your life and you have 40 life, so I could see that one being banned. But like I said, there is stuff being banned here, so I don't know. Eero, Sotomari, Ascendant, I don't know. Falling Star, We'll go through this a little faster because I can't put this on screen and it's going to get really boring. Fastbound Flash, Gis, Ungiven, Glorious, Tireless, Pilgrim, Grizzlebrand, Hull Breacher, Iona, Shield of Imra, Kakarus, Lil Void, Emissary of Trest, Library of Alexandria, and well, the list goes on. I don't see Mox. There's the Moxes, they're banned. Paradox Engines banned.
Should be too.
Time Walks banned. Time Vaults banned. Yawgmoth's Bargains banned. So there is banned cards in Commander. So there you go.
I think they need to.
You think they need to unban them?
Yep, unban them. Let's just start playing with everything.
I mean, Rule 0.
Rule 0.
You can. Like, if your playgroup's cool with it.
That's another thing, too.
It's confusing.
To point out right there, if your playgroup allows you to play with them cards, they're really not banned. I mean, now in an official setting, they probably are banned. But how most people do play, it's in a local group.
Yeah.
And I do know local groups does try to govern what they're allowed to play. And I'm okay with proxies when I'm playing. I'm okay with the super cards, truthfully. I don't really care. I mean, it's fun. It's just a nice time to hang out and spend time with people.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that's where if you get hung up with what's banned and what's not fun, you're going to miss out what is fun.
Yeah. I mean, the as far as I know, all the Commander sets that come off the shelf,
yeah,
you're pretty much good. Like, I don't think anything's banned in there.
No.
But I'm saying if you start playing competitive stuff like Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, all that's probably going to get banned, you think?
It wouldn't surprise me if they did try to ban.
Because if you're playing competitively and you get a turn 1 Soul Ring Mana Crypt,
yeah,
you're so far in the other guy. And another thing is, like, you got to remember this is multiplayer.
Yeah.
And that I don't think you could really balance it.
No.
There's no balance.
No.
Really, to the game, like I can find anyway. They're like straight Commander, 4-player. Nothing's really balanced, and that's what I'm saying. Like when I'm playing on Magic the Gathering online, and and the guys are and the people I'm playing with not in chat in my YouTube.
Yeah.
It's really. It really, you don't know what people's doing, and they won't talk back, and that's the unfun part of Commander. Is I like to socialize, have fun.
Well,
and that's the fun part. Is like we can talk back, and we'll be like, we need to target him, or like he's the threat. I always write like little things when Tony's doing. I'll put he's the threat, and I'll put like a little arrow just to mess with him.
But
and,
I liked playing on Spell Table.
Spell Table's fun because everybody has a mic. I think that's fun.
Well, you just couldn't hear me.
Yeah, we can get you set up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read.
You're gonna have to get a mic. You're gonna have to get a dedicated mic
and a
dedicated camera. Yeah,
just for it, cause playing on a cell phone that was fun to do. And then I know this is about what you like on Commander, but really, all's on Spell Table is Commander.
Yeah, I don't see anybody playing much of anything else but Commander on Spell Table.
And
you can. I'm sure you would have to like reach out and be like,
yeah, you'd have to make a private game.
You can join Commander games all day long on Spell Table. You can do that all day long on Magic the Gathering Online. There's a hashtag ad. I'm supposed to shout out Magic the Gathering Online 3 times a month, but I've been doing it a lot more than 3 times a month.
Well, we got to keep them numbers up.
Yeah.
You know, them's rookie numbers.
Yeah,
anyway.
rookie numbers.
You got to pump that up.
Got to get those up.
But what movie is that from?
Golly,
that in the comment.
What is that from?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh,
now I gave that.
You gave that.
Oh,
bad.
Well, never mind. Don't comment it. I gave it
The
up.
Wolf of Wall Street. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just like that's one big thing about Commander is just there's new ways and there's fun ways to get to play.
Yeah.
Because, everybody's schedule is a little different. So having spell table would be amazing.
Yeah.
Cause gas is high. I mean, people's got stuff to do. Probably.
Sometimes you can't find a way to play. So getting people together is hard to do. Let me rephrase that. Getting people together is really hard to do,
especially in summertime.
Summertime is by far the worst time for cards.
Even for the LGSs.
Yeah, for the LGSs, for summertime's bad. Summertime's bad for business. Businesses everywhere, except for the destination spots, like the vacation spots. It's good for that.
But now, Micah was telling me there last night there was only like 12 people showed up for the RCQ.
Yeah, there was 12 people signed up. I don't think 12 people showed up. I think 10 people showed up. I saw how many people signed up. I know some people didn't show.
And that is awesome. That's
cool that there's that close to local that RCQ's happening. So
yeah,
I was like, man, I would have been here, but I don't even have a modern deck. I could throw one together, but it wouldn't even compete.
I mean, I think it would be just fun to show up.
Oh yeah, it'd be fun to show. You got an awesome promo card for showing up.
I know. I was working on my card yesterday. It's time to take it to a garage. Okay.
just done with it. Take it to the garage. I'm good.
It was so bad yesterday. I almost threw the wrench in the middle of the road.
Oh,
and there's a car coming, so I'm glad I didn't throw, because that probably would not have been a fun experience.
That'd have been a fun altercation.
Yeah, that would have been a real good one.
Would you invite him to play a game of Commander?
Yeah.
Come in. I got you, Commander. Come on. I'm sorry, I got you, Commander. Right here.
I gave him something a little strong to drink, and we've tried to calm down. But it was bad. It was bad. Car problems is the worst. So.
Did you give us 5 good tips for new Commander players? Let's do that again.
I still need 2 more.
2 more. I got a few. Let me add to this.
Okay.
Get Dragon Shield sleeves. Only Dragon Shield sleeves. I'm 100% against that dual spec sleeves from now on till the eternity, because they fell in the here. So guys, you got 100 cards. So all right, it's already kind of messy. All right, so the dual spec sleeves, I tried them at this LGS I got recommended to in Lexington. They're like, oh man, the Pokemon guys really like these sleeves. Listen, the sleeves feel okay. It's whenever they're stacked up, like up here, and they slide ever so slightly. They just slide. They're the most slidingest sleeves I've ever seen in my life. And they slide right into the floor. I've never had deck sleeves do it that much. Like even the cheap, like Upper Deck or Tops or whatever, who makes that one kind, you can get it. Walmart sells them like our Upper Deck. Is it Upper Deck?
No, it's Ultra Pro.
Ultra Pro. You can get the cheap Ultra Pro from Walmart, and I think those are literally better probably for a Commander than the dual spec. I don't think I ever had them
to stick together.
At least they'll stick together and not fall on the floor. That was so embarrassing the other day trying to play Spell Table, and like every one of my cards just fell right into the floor.
Oh yeah. But
then they fell up. We had our little event at the fire department, and they fell on the floor again. Yeah. I was like, well, I hate these sleeves. I hate them.
Well, now that is a video I'm gonna have to do on my channel. I'm gonna have to get on ultrapro.com.
Yeah.
And order me a similar sleeve, and then go to Walmart and buy a similar sleeve there.
Yeah.
Cause I swear I got a feeling there's some kind of difference there. They're probably.
I know they're coming out with premium sleeves too.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I mean, just get the base.
So that is another thing both of us are going to start doing is on the website. I'm going to start doing product reviews, because I'll have access to a lot of product. I figure that'd be good YouTube content. I'll hook Tony up as much as I can. He can do his product review, and that'd be good. I'm
gonna really turn on my channel a little more product review, no more teaching, because that was, I don't know, I'm about 2 seconds away of deleting that last video.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like how to teach. I mean, I love teaching when it's one-on-one, but trying to do it in a video format, no, I don't. No, I ain't doing that.
I like it a little bit. So I like doing the deck techs. Like I like showing off a deck and showing how I would play it.
Well, no, that's different. But I was like trying to do how to play.
Oh, how to play Commander
or Magic the
Gathering.
And it just by the time I got halfway through it, it was like, oh, I can go sleep. And I'm like, and I just imagine what somebody new is, and they're like, I don't know if I want to play this. I probably turn people off to the game. So no, I'm not doing them no more. I'm gonna just make funny videos and just.
I think the best way to keep it entertaining while teaching is probably having something you can draw with. Probably drawing like an epic pen you can get for your computer, and you can probably do it more digitally. It'd be easier to follow along than having a camera pointed out. I like the camera stuff too. Like I done that for Flesh and Blood. It seemed to do okay. The teaching of how to play Flesh and Blood, the basics.
Yeah.
I do want to do my deck tech of Kasai since I've won a couple commoner tournaments, so that's pretty cool.
But no, I think tip number 4 is just to feel comfortable playing with proxies in Commander.
Yeah.
I think that should be tip number 4. Because I know it's frowned on too, and it's weird. Some play groups frown on it, but why? I mean, it just, as long as that cards is not being passed off to be real cards, I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have the same chance to draw down to it as if you had the real card. So I think that should be tip 4. Find good proxies out there and take care of them just like real cards, but separate them if you're not using them out of bulk, and because you don't want to be trying to pass off a fake card, because that could be very negative too.
Well, I like to be a collector too, and I don't like I like proxies. If I wanted to save money, I would get proxies, but I'm just like, I would just use a cheap deck.
Cheap.
Like, I would just go cheap and be like, okay, there's usually a card that kind of does the same thing. It probably just costs like 1 extra mana.
And tip number 5 would be good to do for, and this is my favorite thing to do, and I'm trying to get more people around us to do it, but like, I don't care what Alex says. He does not play.
Don't worry. Alex, if you watch this, leave a comment on the YouTube channel. You won't because you didn't watch it. But
he always upgrading his precons. He always is doing it, and I want to just play just Commander.
Precon, no upgrades.
You know, no upgrades.
That happens on MTGO too. They do a lot of, like, they'll say that they're not upgraded, and they'll come in with Mana Crypt. And I'm like, Mana Crypt is an upgrade. It's a big upgrade, actually.
But you know, I think if you're new and you're coming in, and probably this is most controversial tip is play with precons, is they're cheap. They're affordable, and they're easy to get.
Yeah. And
you don't have to know how many creatures I need. You don't have to know how many spells, incense, enchantments, what dual lands you need. It's pretty well balanced for a new person off the street to go and play. That's probably the biggest and best tip. It's just go pick up a precon and just play.
Yeah, and whenever you want to upgrade it, get you another precon to play with somebody else that's new. Or the precons are pretty.
They're made
pretty
to be
balanced.
Upgraded. They're made to be upgraded.
They are a good starting point for, like, if you're wanting to get real serious in Commander.
But you ain't want to break the bank to upgrade some of these.
I mean,
some you can go overboard.
My girlfriend's the Bellows, it rolled us, and it's a precon. It ain't had one single upgrade to it.
Yeah,
that was not upgraded. It still ain't been upgraded. There ain't been a single card upgraded in it.
That's like that Graveyard Overrun.
Yeah.
That is a mean deck.
You can get some mean precons. It's like, you don't have to upgrade these guys to have fun. I promise. They're really good. Now, if you start upgrading them, they get some It gets crazy. They get a lot more speed. I'd say that's upgrading. Is you get more speed.
Yeah,
you get to do your thing quicker.
But now, if you're okay upgrading, just don't sit down. And this is a gripe, but don't sit down and tell somebody, "Oh, it ain't upgrade," and then you're pulling out and it's upgrade.
Yeah.
I mean, be a little more truthful on that. But besides that, I mean, it's fun to win, lose. Commander is just one of them formats. Is just supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
It ain't supposed to really be competitive. But it's fun to be competitive too, because, especially, like I tell my sister all the time, I'm like, if Ronnie ever gets into Magic, and I mean, that would be a nightmare.
He would go all out, huh?
No, he's a person, he wants to run 100 and nothing else.
Yeah. He would go all out, huh?
Yeah, he would build the stupidest stuff he can do, and he would load it down, and there wouldn't be a proxy one in that deck, and it'd be stupid. No, it'd be crazy if he ever got in.
Yeah, Commander is a great format. I know I crapped on it the last episode, but I do have gripes about it, and if you can go back and watch that, I ain't gonna bring that up again. But I got problems with it, but that's cause anyway. It's a great format. I'm telling you right now, it is probably the funnest way to just get together with your friends and play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good format. It's standing the test of time. Some of these new cards are making it even crazier. I think they're gonna have to start printing some of these Commander staples though, so that brings the cost down. Like some of these cards that people want, they're like old and they're hard to get. Like Smothering Teeth is like $80, right? And then you got some cards that people want, and it's like.
Didn't they do a reprint?
They've reprinted it before, yeah, but it's still a costly card. It's just it's a sought after card. That's what happens.
I know Dublin Season.
Dublin Season's a good card.
They reprinted that twice.
They just reprinted it in Wilds of Eldraine.
Wilds of Eldraine, and then didn't they do it also in Broombarrel?
Yeah, they did that. That comes in seems like it comes in one of the pre-cons.
So they are trying to bring the cost.
Yeah, they're bringing it down.
And I know that a lot of the collectors, they gripe about that stuff. Is like, but here's how it is, and this is how collecting works. If you got an older card, it's always going to be worth more than what the newer card is.
Yeah,
it always will be.
Because they're probably never going to reprint that art again or anything. They can't reprint some of the art.
Yeah, that's like, I know me and one, I think it was Alex, we was talking about reprinting some of the reserve lists.
Yeah.
And, and the Power 9's on that list. And because that's supposed to be a promise, they're never want to reprint them cards again.
I will say, if you're going to be a true collector, you need to just get reserve list cards. And there's still cheap reserve list cards out there.
Yeah.
Cheap as in you're not spending $1,000, but
that's like my biggest gripe is because with the people, the collector side is they're saying, oh, well, I don't want to see my cards getting reprinted because it's going to hurt the value of my card. No, it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
It just not. That ain't how that works. But it does allow more newer people and younger players has been in for less than a year to come in, and they can have access to them staples and them more expensive cards.
Yeah.
To have in their collection, because maybe 20 years from now, them cards might be worth some really good money back too. So that's how collections works. I don't think people really understand.
Well, I don't know if you saw that card I put in the group today. The one that was from 2019, it was 35 cents, and now it went up 52,000%. Because of some other card, it bounces good with it, so it's like $20 now.
Jeez.
So you gotta go digging through your bulk sometimes. If you want to make some money, that's some financial tips. Is like, hold on to your bulk. You never know what card will make another card expensive.
Well, that's like that jellyfish. They banned it.
Yeah.
But the Orcish Bowmaster was bouncing off, and it was going infinite.
Yeah. Because of a jellyfish?
Yeah. And that jellyfish was only like a 10-cent card, and it shot up to like $15.
Once people figure out what can synergize with the card that just come out, that bulk will shoot up. Well, I was crazy. Like, I was on TCG Player today, and it said like some of the biggest sales lately. And that card from 2019, it like just a 52,000% increase.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. And you imagine the people. I know Alex, he got one card. Every time he goes to LGS, he is sipping fruit.
Yeah.
And he is buying as many of them as he can physically get, because he's like, people sitting on this card and they don't realize it.
Yeah, that's a good strategy, really, because you never know. It might take a couple years.
But when they do start popping off, it is amazing.
Yeah. That's good financial advice. Is like, you're not gonna make money quick. All right, we've discovered this. We're about 40 years old now. Like, you're not gonna make money quick by any means. It ain't gonna happen in crypto. It's not gonna happen in Magic the Gathering. You're not gonna flip stuff. It's not gonna happen in stocks. Usually, the people that have money is that they've held on to this stuff for years, and they wait till the big bull run or whatever happens, then they'll sell. Right now, my crypto's down, but I just know, like, if I would have had the crypto back 10 years ago, I would have just held on to it. I'd been like a millionaire right now.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to make an extra dollar or two, like a lot of people, they do that day trading.
Oh, yeah.
And people make money on that, don't get me wrong. But the most people, like, you're sitting back, you're letting it go through the highs and lows all the time. I've had it all the way up, crypto all the way up here, crypto all the way down here. Right now it's down, right now it's up.
Well,
same thing as Magic the Gathering. You never know what card is going to take off, or what set somebody's going to want 5 years from now.
But now, if you're doing like day trading on stocks and stuff, you're messing with options.
Yeah.
And like, you need to really do some research on what an option is, and because one is you're hoping it go up, and one you're hoping it go down. It's really weird, and people make thousands of dollars if they pick right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you can make money while losing money. But it's weird.
The key about day trading is, like, people are actually doing it for a job, too. Like, that's what they are doing all day. Like, they're not moving from the computer screen. They're not.
They got probably... I followed one dude on YouTube, and he had 8 monitors.
He's watching these things...
I mean,
like, he's not taking his eye off the screens. Like, that's how you day trade, and that's the only way you're going to be able to do it. And you have to have a lot of money to make that money.
Well, no, he actually, I seen one of his videos. He started off with $500.
Well, $500 is a pretty good little chunk.
Yeah, I mean, I don't got $500.
Like, you got $500 to flip, like, play with today?
No, I don't got it to gamble with.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like. You got to have, like, say if you had $10,000,
yeah,
and you could flip with that all day long, you could probably make some money. But I'm talking about us poor people.
But now, like, collections, I mean, I wish I had a time machine.
Oh, man.
And I would go back, because I had all my Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
I had so many first edition Charizard. No, not Charizard. I never did get a Charizard. But Blastoise and Venusaur. And I even had the bunch of the fossil ones, because I was really big in fossil. And the Team... I did pull a Charizard in Team Rocket.
Yeah.
But now that was my favorite set. I don't care what anybody says. Team Rocket in Pokemon was my favorite set. And I
like the Team Rocket too. I'm not even a big Pokemon fan, but I like the Team Rocket stuff. I like the Dark Charizard.
Oh yeah,
stuff. The dark. I don't know why it just sounds cool.
Well, I pulled.
They're dark. They're evil Pokemon.
I pulled a Dark Charizard non-hollow. It was not a holo.
Yeah.
But it was still amazing to have. And I was cool about that.
Back to Commander. What Commander sets you think are going to pop off eventually? Like sealed Commander decks, what should you hold on to?
Are we talking about investment?
Investment wise. I mean, obviously they're going to be good to play with, or nobody's going to buy them for a premium anyway.
Well, there's two sets. If I was going to buy just to put up, not open, not none of that, two sets is the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah.
Middle Earth.
Yeah.
I would definitely buy all four just to keep sealed. I would buy a couple copies if I could. I believe the Doctor Who is going to be the next big one.
A lot of people's been looking for Doctor Who, apparently.
Yeah, well, they sell out. You can find the two of them, and I forget the name, but you can't find the villains ones. When they hit the shelf, that's the first one goes. And I want the villain one myself because of the Darlac.
Yeah.
But that's me, and that's my nerd side in me is like, Darlac. But
I don't know if those sliver decks, or you think any of the Modern Horizons 3 decks are worth grabbing and storing away. I know the Necron Dynasties of the Warhammer series, I have it sealed, and it's went up crazy, and I paid like $60 for it at Walmart. I just found it at Walmart. So guys, you can find sealed product at Walmart.
Yeah,
that's the only probably ones I would get is probably Commander decks.
Be hesitant at Walmart, cause a lot of time the tag on the shelf is not what at the register.
That's true. Be careful.
And when you quarrel about it, they will not do nothing about it. They say it's their vendor stuff, and it's a weird situation. I don't really look at buying off of.
Shop at Appalachian TCG. We got you. Eventually.
But I mean, I don't know, a new set just coming out. Any specialty sets, if you can buy a copy just to put up, I would definitely recommend doing that.
Especially, I agree there. I wonder what, for Commander's sake, what's been the best? I'm going to throw my opinion out there too. What has been the best set for Commander this year, or this year, or the end of last year? Just recently, and take standard almost, and like what's been the best Commander? For cards you need.
I would probably say Commander Masters.
That's been a good one.
That would probably be top tier.
I think it's been the Wilds of Eldraine, the Enchanting Tales.
Yeah.
And the Outlaws of Thunder Junction, the big scorecards.
Well, the Thunder Junction was, I done a video.
I think everybody's been sleeping on Thunder Junction. I think everybody's been sleeping on Thunder Junction and the Murders. The one with the sword. I think people have been sleeping on it so bad right now. I'm getting ready to buy boxes and boxes of it and just store it away, and it's going to be worth $250 later.
Well, my problem. Well, you bought Wilds of Eldraine.
Wilds of Eldraine has been a banger set, I think.
And you told me you was buying it. I'm like, I ain't buying nothing. And that was been a big mistake of mine.
That has been one of my favorite sets. I'm just like, man, there's so many good cards in here. And I'll see those Enchanting Tales. I'm like, man, this is like made for Commander, this Enchanting Tale is. Then you got the anime cards.
But now,
just cool, but
there's good cards out of Murders. Well, and they have been, a lot of them cards have been creeping up in price too.
Yeah, they have.
Because it just takes one person in a professional tournament discover something with one card, and that's how the floodgates goes.
Yeah.
Didn't you share that video of Rudy talking
about which one?
About sets.
Probably. He's the best one to listen to if you want to collect boxes.
Yeah.
by far. He's the king of like boxes, like just sealed boxes. He is the king.
Well, the good thing too about Commander
That we know of. I'm sure there's probably somebody out there that doesn't have a YouTube channel and shares all this information. Kind of the same way in retro gaming. There used to be like some traders in retro gaming. They didn't even want to know people know their name. Like they have so much sealed product somewhere.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like somebody probably has like 10,000 sealed Nintendo Entertainment System somewhere. It's probably the same way for Magic the Gathering. Rudy just don't care. He's just like blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I know.
Tacos,
dumpster fires.
Yeah,
he's
your wife's
awesome.
boyfriend. That's my favorite one. He says that.
I don't know. I get a kick out of. He goes, "I'm gonna eat some Taco Bell tonight." It goes on.
He's funny.
But now he is really good. But now, what would your sets? Would you say keep sealed?
Keep sealed?
Like Commander decks.
Right now, I would keep sealed probably Dominaria United because of Shieldred, the Apocalypse. I would say keep sealed the Lord of the Rings set.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they're ever going to reprint it again. I really don't. Why would they reprint that again?
No.
I don't like that. That was a one-time like big thing because of the ring.
Yeah.
I do think they're going to reprint the ring because they're going to have to because they didn't ban it in Modern.
Now they are. I did see. Oh God, what was that YouTube channel they was talking about? And they actually said WotC just basically said they was going to have to reprint.
Yeah, they said they was going to have to reprint it because it's so sought after.
And
they're going to have they're going to have to do something because they're either going to have to ban it in Modern or they're going to have to reprint it. Like if you want it to be, everybody's wanting it, you have to have 4 copies of it. It's $80 a piece. That's kind of a big chunk to even compete.
Yeah.
Well,
here's a good question for you.
I would keep, if you have Lord of the Rings, keep it sealed.
And even I believe the Commander decks is what you want to hold on.
I think all these universes beyond, if you got extra laying around you don't want to open it, keep it sealed until it hits, like it's going to go down, it's going to go up, just like I said.
Put it in a dry, right humidity.
You was with me when I bought the Necron Dynasties. That's been 2 years ago. And now look at it now.
Yeah.
That was all. Listen, guys, this is a good story. Me and Tony, we've been getting back in the Magic for 3 years. So normally we'd just go out, we'd hit up Page 3. We might buy something. We'd hit up the gaming company, then we'd just mosey on to Walmart and we'd go check it out too because we just like looking at cards. And some guy, he come over and he just started talking about Magic the Gathering with us because he saw us standing over next to it and talking about it.
Yeah.
He's like, man, there's that Necron Dynasties. Everybody's wanting it. And I was like, oh, really? Snatch.
Yeah. I mean,
then now it's 2 years later, and I think it's like $130 right now on TCG Player.
Well, there was that one set they didn't do any. It was a special Fallout. They didn't do no.
They didn't do no booster boxes.
Yeah, they didn't do no.
They done collector packs, and that is they're $400 still. They done if you can get Fallout stuff, keep it for sure.
Yeah. If you just get packs, keep.
If you can get collector packs, you're set. I can't believe I even got. I can't believe I still have like a Fallout secret layer stuff. So here's my question, guys, and you guys can comment down below, and I'll let Tony comment, and we'll wrap this thing up because we're about an hour in.
Yeah.
I actually got my hands on the mystery boosters, which I think they didn't sell out, but I got my hands on the Monty Python stuff too.
Yeah.
Monty Python stuff already open, but it's a secret layer. What do I do with this stuff? Do I get it graded? Do I just keep it in top loaders? What should I do with the mystery boosters too?
Did you buy one?
I did buy one. I didn't buy the Dungeons and Dragons thing because I've been, trying to set up a shop. So I'm kind of broke at the moment.
Oh, that was $250 some.
Yeah, like the mystery booster box. It comes with collector packs too, though.
3.
Yeah, it comes with 3 collector's packs.
Modern Rising.
That was a real good deal when you think about it, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Because you got collector boosters, and you got the box, which can come with, like, anything.
And you got the special secret layers.
Yeah. I'm going to open the collector packs because that's what I do, open collector packs. I don't know what to do with the mystery booster box, too. Should I sell it at Appalachian TCG down here, right up here? I'm pointing at the point of sales right now in the Farmhouse Diner.
Now, them would have to be like $10, $20 packs.
Well, that'd be all right. I mean, but still, it would get people buying it. But I bought that at a premium, too. I bought it off straight from them.
I would open it up on the channel.
Yeah, I think I'll probably open it up, but I'm just like, should I keep one sealed? Like one pack. Just don't ever open it. Put it away.
Did you see the Easter eggs they done in that?
I've watched some people's already got them. I don't know where mine's at.
The Easter egg is they got the heart of the card.
Yeah.
For making jab at Yu-Gi-Oh. And they got guess the Pokemon, but it's worded weird, and it's a smack at Pokemon.
That's funny.
And I just think that's hilarious. But I seen the test card of heart of the card, and it just looks like a bunch of cards just folded into a heart. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Check out the website, AppalachianTCG.com. I do have a store link. I have cards and it links to my TCG player. If I'm going to start posting when I get more sealed product, I'll post pictures on here, but you got to buy it in store. I don't have a way to ship stuff like say that. I don't have a e-commerce set up, so I don't have a way to put that you bought this and add to cart. I don't have that set up. That's going to be all on TCG player. So if you want online store stuff, TCG player it is. In store, come down to the Farmhouse Diner. We have a wall. We're going to have a wall for Magic the Gathering, Flesh and Blood, and more. Let us know down in the comments what your favorite thing is about Commander. Go check out Just Take 3, Tony's page. He's been burning it up with the shorts.
Yeah, I'm having fun with them shorts. They're easy to do, and I just love the card of the day. I didn't do one today. I'm kind of want to just take Sundays off.
Yeah.
But I got here in the next 2 days, I'm going to pick the card for August.
Yeah.
And have the winner. And right now, it looks like Plague Rats is the winner.
Oh, Plague Rats. That's an old school card.
Yeah, I got 20
guys,
likes on it.
As this video, I have a graded card giveaway, and it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and it's a graded like 10 from Mana Grading, and I can't get nobody to like and share or retweet it for some reason. I don't know if it's because I've done a video, but if you watch this, it ends September 6th. It ends this week. I'll try to get this video up before then. If you wait this long, go to my Twitter or my X.com. It's pinned. Tag somebody, retweet it, follow. You could win a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Right now, Andy's about the only one that's going to get it.
Andy?
Like, if he's the only one on there, I'm just going to send it to him. Like, here you go, dude.
Oh, Andrew. Yeah.
Andrew, yeah.
I tweeted it out.
You did.
Oh.
I can't give you. You're part of the team.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Well, guys.
I get disqualified.
He's disqualified. Sorry. Guys. Hopefully you made it this far. Leave us a comment in the comment section down below here on YouTube. You can also probably find this on the Facebook page now too. I'm going to post it there. But just Appalachian TCG there. The YouTube channel's at the Smango - Appalachian TCG. I'm going to keep both because my Smango name stayed around for so long. I hate to change it.
We need to make us an event.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make this event soon when we get stuff going. Have product for people to come play. I think that's the thing. If people can find the product to just sit down and play with us, it's gonna be big. I think.
I don't think a lot of people around us likes going to LGS because I think they're a little weirded out at the LGS.
The little.
But I love.
A little afraid or something.
Yeah. Well, I remember when, especially if I was by myself.
Yeah, I get it. You got to kind of be.
You got to
be a little bit more outgoing. Now, I'm a little bit more outgoing than a lot of nerds.
But
I'm still introverted, but I'm not as introverted as a lot of other nerds. Like, I'm gonna go talk to people. Like, I don't care. I'll shake hands, smile at them, and then I'm gonna go crawl in a hole sometimes too. So, still a little introverted.
I tell you what, I got to give a shout out to the East Kentucky Card and Collectible, cause they're doing so much awesome stuff right now with the RCQ.
Oh yeah, they even got like the sports.
Yeah.
Top sports they're going to be adding on to their building stuff, and
they're also doing now the armories for Flesh and Blood. I mean, they're really catering to this neck of the woods for what people want.
Yep.
I've yet to see them have any Yu-Gi-Oh products, but
they got all kinds of Yu-Gi-Oh.
No Yu-Gi-Oh, but Naruto.
Naruto? I'll hook you up with some Naruto.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find some that's not counterfeit, but yeah.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment down below. Go check out Tony's channel. Subscribe here, subscribe there. Find us on Twitter. Find us on Facebook. We'll be everywhere.
Yeah.
And until next time, we'll see you guys in the next one. Beep, beep.